Colts win 27-13. We clean up the Eagles and we go 2-1 for the preseason. In first half, we were playing well, points wise, but the team wasn't looking too hot. And in the second quarter, we just cleaned up the Eagles, and that was that. In the first quarter, we scored 7 points. They scored 10. Their only real scoring quarter of the day. In the second quarter, we scored 10 points. They scored 3. In the third quarter, we scored 7. In the fourth quarter, we scored 3. Anthony Richardson. Although it shows Gardner Minshew right now, I'll go to him. Anthony Richardson, not the best game for him, but there were a lot of drops. For passing yards, Gardner Minshew, he went 9-11, 102, 1 touchdown. He played best for today. Tanner McKee, 19 for 34 for 158 yards. Like I said, Anthony Richardson, he was great on the ground today. 5 carries for 38 yards. If you actually saw the game, he was running those third downs, like 3rd and 15, 3rd and 10. He was getting in with his legs, and I really like that. Because we got 3 different scores off of 3 Anthony Richardson drives. 2 touchdowns and 1 field goal. Although the 2 touchdowns were from running backs, it's still good to see. For their rushing yards, it was T. Sermon for 16 carries, 30 yards, and 1 touchdown. I don't think he was playing good the whole game, but hey, he got a touchdown. Receiving was horrible today, but Will Mallory, for having that great catch near the end of the game, went 2 receiving for 43 yards, and D. Kane went 6 receiving for 62 yards. Now, for player stats, like I said, it may look that Anthony Richardson did not play well. He goes 6 for 17 for 78 yards. But this isn't as all as it seems. First, out of all these passes, 7 of those passes from Anthony Richardson were drops, which says more about the wide receiver core than Anthony Richardson. Because the wide receiver core was not playing good the whole game. They were getting drops. They were not catching pretty easy balls. We got a pick at the end of the game due to Sam Ellinger because one of them just didn't turn around. So, receiving core, not the best game. Anthony Richardson, not the best game. He was also, along with those drops that would have gotten him at least 13-17, he was also trying to make these heroic type plays where he just throws it into tight coverage. And yes, he can do it, but right now it's risky since his accuracy isn't the best. He luckily did not get a pick today, which is a good thing. But I think the media are not going to like, this stat line. Next, Sam Ellinger. He played great except for his interception play, which really wasn't his fault. He had a great pass to, like I said, Will Mallory at the end of the game there. It just locked that game up. For rushing, Anthony Richardson on top. I said before, but he got 7.6 yards per carry, which is really good. Eho was our best rusher for the day with 6 carries for 25 yards and 4.2. Jay Funk, 5 for 23, 4.6. K. Drake, 5 for 21 for 4.2. Sam Ellinger also run twice. He picked up a 4th and 1 as well. That was pretty cool. For 2 and 10 for 5.5. Jackson went 4 for 8 for 2 yards per carry. Minshew ran once for 2 yards. And Huntley ran 3 times for no yards. Like I said, a receiving core did not play this well. When Mallory did the best, 43. Montgomery, 3 for 36. Huntley, 2 for 36. Branson, 2 for 25. Pittman, 2 for 24. Ogletree, 1 for 23. Drake, 2 for 22, and he had the lone receiver touchdown of the day. P. Brown, 1 for 16. Perryman, 2 for 15. Winfrey, 1 for 12. McKenzie, 1 for 8. Jackson, 1 for 6. And Funk, 1 for 0. Our defense, we had 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3. We had 3 sacks on the day. Counting up those 1.5. So we had a forced fumble that went our way. We didn't get anything off of that because it was like the end of the half, and Anthony Richardson did not play as well. I'll let you look over these for a second. For our kick returns, the Flowers, 1 for 23. Amari Rodgers punt the ball to him once. He didn't get any yards from that. And Havers was kicking today, 2 for 2. And his long is 47. And punting, Ryan Sanchez, I think that's his name, went 3, 146, and average of 48.7. Let you gloss over the Eagles right quick. For some reason, Mariano only played 1 series, which is weird. McKee had the most passing yards, but Buck played really well. Their rushers, not that much for the day. Their receiving did way better than ours, in my opinion, although we probably got more yards, I think. Their defense also did pretty well. They only got 1 sack on us, though. Allen got a kick return for 4 times. Punt, Swain punted 3 times. Elliott kicked twice. Both of his kicks were over 50, and he nailed both of them. Sippus punted 3 times. Now, the team stats. Total yards, we had more, but 393 to 278, over 100. We barely edge out the Eagles in passing yards, about 30, which is interesting to me, because I feel like they had a better day passing. We destroyed the field in rushing yards, both rushing QBs and rushers in general. We had a 5.8 yard per play, while they had a 3.7. We had 27 first downs. They had 17. You're 5 for 12 in third down. They were 6 for 17. Calculate that to see if that's better or not. I'm not sure. Fourth down, they went 2 for 5. We went 1 for 2. Necessarily, we did better, but we didn't go for as much. Total plays, we had less with 7 less, 68-75. We allowed 1 sack, they allowed 3. We punted the same amount 3 times. We had 5 penalties for a loss of 42, while they had 8 for a loss of 55. They lost 1 fumble. We threw 1 interception, and we had the ball for 32 minutes, while they had the ball 27 minutes. Anyway, that's the game. There's nothing left from here. Now, it's just look forward to our first game with the Jaguars. September 10th, 1 p.m. What do we need to do from now? Just get our quarterback ready. Get Anthony Richardson ready. Get him as much practice as possible. We will be starting him day 1. Is that the best decision? Not sure. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope to see you next time. Peace.